It started as a whisper online, a strange feeling after unboxing a new toy. The Labubu, a small vinyl figure with long ears and a toothy grin, was adored by collectors everywhere. But soon, stories shifted. People spoke of misfortune, things moving at night, shadows in the corner of their eyes. The toy, once a symbol of joy, became an object of dread. Was it coincidence, or was something sinister behind those plastic eyes? Social media fueled the panic. One person's tale of bad luck was echoed by another's nightmare. Online communities began to agree. Labubu was more than it seemed, a vessel for something malevolent. The cute rabbit-like figure was recast as a demon in disguise, a monster welcomed into our homes. Stories grew more detailed, more believable. Pets acted strangely, businesses failed, all blamed on Labubu. Each new testimony added fuel to the fire, blurring the line between bad luck and supernatural curse. Why do we look at a toy and see doom? In a chaotic world, we search for patterns, for something to blame. Blaming an object gives us a target for our fear, a face for our anxieties. Labubu's ambiguous smile became the perfect scapegoat for modern unease. The panic had found its footing, and it was ready to run. A mass-produced toy became the face of our collective fears. To understand the panic, we need to understand the toy. Labubu was created by Ka-Sing Lung, a Hong Kong artist inspired by European fairy tales. Mischievous but good-hearted, Labubu was meant to embody playful curiosity, not malice. Pop Mart's blind box model turned Labubu into a global collectible sensation. The goal was fun and community, not curses. In Lung's stories, Labubu explores enchanted forests and befriends other creatures, no demons, no dark magic. The character was born from a love of fantasy and light-hearted adventure. The disconnect is stark. A character meant for joy, twisted into a horror story by online fear. There's no ancient evil in the plastic, just vinyl, paint and imagination. The terror was never in the toy. It was a story projected onto it by a fearful public. The Labubu panic was sparked by a mix of folklore and digital rumour. In Southeast Asia, some believe spirits can inhabit dolls. Labubu's grin and ears reminded people of local demons. Social media amplified the fear. TikTok, Facebook and Instagram spread stories at lightning speed. Sensational videos, My Cursed Labubu Toy, went viral, fueling a digital witch hunt. The myth grew with each post creepypastas, cleansing rituals, warnings about certain series. User-generated folklore felt authentic, a warning from peers, not distant legends. The panic spread globally in weeks, crossing borders and languages. A cute toy, a hint of the uncanny, and a social media ecosystem built for outrage. Labubu never stood a chance. The toy was convicted in the court of public opinion. Now, Labubu was inextricably linked with the demonic. The panic leapt from screens into real life. Frightened owners burned their Labubu toys, filming the ritual as a desperate act of purification. Forums and social media filled with warnings and stories of illness, bad luck and paranoia, all blamed on Labubu. Some treated the toys like captured spirits, wrapped, locked away or turned to face the wall. Others sought spiritual help, taking Labubu to temples for blessings or exorcisms. The toy was no longer a collectible. It was a paranormal object handled with fear. Pop Mart issued a statement, "Labubu is just a toy with no connection to curses or demons." But for those gripped by fear, official denials only fueled suspicion. The company's reassurances struggled to be heard over the roar of panic. The myth had taken on a life of its own. The Labubu panic isn't unique. History is full of ordinary objects turned into vessels for fear. Dolls, especially, sit in the uncanny valley, making them perfect for our anxieties. When life feels chaotic, blaming a haunted toy offers a simple narrative and a sense of control. Labubu became the latest object to fill this ancient role. amplified by social media. Every culture has stories of cursed artifacts and trickster spirits. Labubu tapped into these old fears. Online, these tales became a new kind of folklore, evolving with every share. Is Labubu a toy or a terror? The answer lies in us, not the object. It was created to inspire joy but became a symbol of fear for thousands. We see what we're primed to see and fear what we don't understand. Perhaps the real question isn't whether a toy can be haunted, but how easily our own fears can haunt us.